Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be unboxing and what to expect for the Lenovo Cardio 2. So this is the new band from Lenovo. It's just been launched. So I got it from Amazon. I'll be putting the link below. So it's Lenovo Cardio 2 black. So let's see what all features does it have. So basically it's got a dynamic heart rate monitor. It's got the latest processor, 20 days battery backup, and this time it's for swimming also. So you can use it for swimming. You can go till the depth of 50 meters, basically 5 atmosphere, 15 meters. So that's pretty good. Now it does say it's not for sauna or for diving, but we'll be testing it in the sauna anyways. So it does give you SMS alerts, call alerts, WeChat and all that thing. You have option for running, walking, riding, climbing mountains and all that. Multi-sport mode. And okay, so idle reminder, sleep tracking, and okay, motion record. I don't know what that is. We'll be looking at that later on. Okay, so USB direct charging. So now this does not have a cradle or anything, so you can directly connect it to your computer or any charger and then charge it. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it up and then see what all do we get with this. So this is the box, plain and simple. So the model number and everything is written over here. So it says Lenovo Fitness Band. It doesn't say Cardio, so I was confused. So I went ahead and looked at the model and then looked over there. Is the same one. So it doesn't say Cardio 2 on the box itself. So let's go ahead, open it up now. Okay, so that reminds me of the MI box, the MI band box. Okay, so that's the band. Pretty plain and simple. Let's see what else do we get here. Oh, that's it. So basically you just get the band and a owner's manual. Okay, so that's the band. Let's remove this. Actually, let it be. Okay, so not too soft, not too hard, somewhere in the middle. The bands are somewhere in the middle, so good. We don't know how good they're going to last, but we'll use it for some time and then we'll know. Let me try removing this. Oh, that was too easy. Okay, remove it like that. So that's the way you change the band. Put this back. Oh, so it has some power already. Okay, so we'll be looking at that later on. So this is where you charge it through. You can just put it into your USB port of the computer and then charge it like that, or you can just use a power bank and just plug it in. Let me see. Okay, so you plug it into a power bank or anything and it'll charge that way. Okay, that looks good, but it's pretty plain and simple. No metal in this. It's completely plastic. Let me just show you this part properly. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this. Now the entire body is made of plastic. There's no metal involved. You have glass over here. I think it's glass, maybe plastic, I don't know. So you have glass over here and then you have this glass over here. Now it may be glass or plastic. I have no clue right now. So no metal. So it doesn't look premium. It looks like one of those mid-range ones. Now if you look at the Huawei ones, now this is my Huawei Band 2. Now if you look at the heart rate monitor on this, it's so big, but over here it's so small. So I don't know how good or bad is it going to be. If you look at that, I have few more bands here, this one. So if you compare it with others, the size is very small. So that's a good thing if it actually works well, because a lot of people complain about this part irritating them a lot because it keeps leaving a mark. So this may be helpful in that case. So looks good. Let's go ahead, use it for some time. Actually, let me install the app and then use it for some time and then we will talk about this. Okay, so I used it for a day. Basically I got it yesterday and I used it to do sleep tracking. I used it for walking and all that. So this is just a 1-day review. So I'll be doing a full review with the accuracy test and all later on. The water test, swimming test, all of that will be done later on. Now let's go ahead and see the menu itself on the watch. On the band. Now this is the home screen. You cannot actually change okay, let's get back to that. You cannot actually change the clock face. It's the one clock face that you get. You cannot change it. So it shows you the time, the date, and that's it. Time and date and nothing else. Now it does have the Bluetooth connectivity icon and the battery icon over here. So it shows you if it's connected with Bluetooth or not. Now the next one shows you the step count. Now one thing different over here is it doesn't say 10,000, 4,000, 3,000 steps. It just puts it into 4.4K, 1.4K, 1.3K, like that. So it doesn't give you a full menu even though it's a big screen. Now there's an ironic thing over here which I'll be talking about later on. Now heart rate monitor, we'll be talking about the accuracy later on. Now yes, one thing is there that if it detects that you're not wearing it, it will not give you false data. Some of them do give you false data. This one doesn't give you false data in that respect. Okay, now then it'll show you your kilometers, and then it'll show you your calories, and then it'll show you your weather. So, and then last is find your phone. So if you go to that, then it'll start beeping the phone. The phone will start beeping if you do that. So that's it. That's all the menu you get over here. Now if you keep it pressed, then you get this menu where it you can choose exercise, switch off, restart. So those options are there. Now I can switch on exercise here, keep it pressed, exercise is started, but it doesn't give me like swimming or walking or jogging or any of that. It's just a generic one where it shows a man running over there. So that's the menu that you get. Now I'll close this. So I'll close that. Now that's basically it. So there's nothing much that you can do from here. So I'll be talking about the notification after some time. So let's go ahead and see the menu, the menu on the phone. So the phone software is named Lenovo Lite. So you have to install that. It works the same way for the iOS and the Android device. Now you'll find these options. You'll find your step count, you'll find body record, you'll find heart rate, and you'll find sleep. Now I did sleep tracking. I can't say whether it's accurate or not. I'll be comparing it with the other bands, and then we'll be talking about that. But yes, I did not sleep much. I slept for around 6 hours, so it shows 5 hours 50 minutes, so that's almost good. So I'll be talking about all of that later on. We'll be doing comparison later on. Now heart rate monitor, now it does not have continuous heart rate monitor. A lot of people are confused with this. This does not do continuous heart rate monitoring. What it does is intermediately it keeps taking your heart rate data. So in here you will see it shows 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So every 1 hour in general it will take your heart rate data. Now I kept removing it and then testing it, so that's why you'll see a little bit of difference. But if you leave it every 1 hour, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you see it will keep taking your heart rate data and then storing it with it, and then it will take an average out of it and then show you. So that's basically what it means by continuous heart rate monitor. It's not going to be like Fitbit where it continuously keep tracking your heart rate and then gives you a graph like that. It'll give you a 1 hourly graph. But in case you go ahead and touch over here and go to the heart rate menu, then it will take another one by default. So that's the kind of heart rate monitor you can expect. Now body record basically calculates all your whatever information you've given. It'll calculate all of that and then give you a body record. There's some things which you'll have to input by itself and something it'll calculate by itself. Now I cannot talk about it right now because I just have 1 day's data. You need minimum of a week's data for this to populate. So after a week, then we'll be talking about all of this. Now I go into the device. So these are the options available. So you have goal reminder, find my phone, wrist up display. So you do this and then it will show you the display will light up. Smart reminder. So basically smart reminder is your reminder for your calls, SMS, messenger. So these are the only options available. Now if you're idle for a long time, then you can go ahead and set this between whatever time period and how long. So you normally by default it's 60 minutes. So in 60 minutes if you don't move, it will remind you to move. Okay, alarm. So that's self-explanatory. It'll buzz. There's no speaker in this, so it'll just buzz and then wake you up. Locate the band. So if you do that, then it will locate the band. The band will start vibrating. So it's vibrating right now. So vibration intensity, you can change the intensity of the vibration, and then you have brightness. So now one good thing is this has brightness level. So you have strong, middle, and low. So let me just show you how it actually looks like. Okay, I'll put it on low, put it on strong, middle. So I don't know whether you'll be able to see the difference or not. It's a very minute difference, but from low to strong you can actually make it out. Now I'll put it on low, leave it. So it's actually immediate. Now then you have factory reset, firmware update, and unbind. That's it. So nothing else over here. Now let's try to see the exercise options available. Now in exercise options, you will find train. So basically you'll have your goal. So how much you want to train. So 8,000 steps. You can actually move it to, I generally keep it at 10, so 10,000 steps. Okay. Weight, what's your weight target? So I want my target to be like 70. Okay. Unit, you can change the unit matrix. And then you're healthy. So this gives you the option to, if you have an iOS, then you get this option. So what data from the band should go to your Apple Health? So you have heart rate, you have sleep analysis, you have steps, and you have weight. So whatever you want from this band to go into the Apple Health app, then you can do this. I'm not using that. I don't want to use it. Okay. Now this option won't be on Android. Okay, access to WeChat, privacy policy, health, feedback. Then now that's it. So that's all that you get with this. Rest of them are just discovery and stuff. But one thing I've noticed is in the website, it actually said it supports swimming, but I didn't find any swimming option over here. Second thing, let me just show you that option right now. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll call myself onto this phone, which is connected to this band. Now there's one major problem which nobody is discussing. Now I generally wear my watch on my left hand and the band on my right hand. Now if you're a right-handed person, you have a problem here. Let me just show you that. Okay, so now the phone is ringing. Now you will see that the display is actually that way. So I'll have to do this to actually see the screen. So this is basically made for a left hand. So if you have a left hand, sorry, if you wear the band on your left hand, then you can see everything straight. But if you wear it on your right hand, then it's not going to be straight. So that's something strange. Now you do not have an option to change the orientation on this. So that's one thing which I did not like. So that's where it fails completely. Okay, now let's do a test for messages. So I'll send myself a WhatsApp message and then let's see what do we see. Okay, so I've sent myself a message. Now you see a message came up. Now the same thing, the orientation is the other way and it came up for 2 seconds and went off. Now I cannot see that message again. So I didn't have an option of if the message comes, press it and then see it. It just comes and then goes. So it's of no use to me. So I did not like that option. So if you get a message, you cannot see the message at all. All that you see is the name of the person who has sent and then maybe the first 2 lines of the message. That's it. So whether you're using WhatsApp, whether you're using whether it's an email message, whether whatever, so it's not going to work fine. Now maybe a firmware upgrade later on might fix it, but right now this big display is of no use. They're not using the display properly. So there's something missing. Now 1,499 is a very good price, but they've given some features, but they're not there. Swimming is not there. I checked it in the menu, checked it here, it's not there. Orientation problem is there. You cannot really use it on this hand. You'll have to use it on your left hand. So that those are the 2 problems that you will face every single time. So just keep that in mind. Now this is just your initial what to expect video, so I'm not going in depth. So I'll be making in-depth videos later on. I actually got the Samsung Fit E also, so I'll be doing the unboxing next and then I'll be comparing them both and then we'll see how good they're going to be. So that's basically it. We'll be talking about rest of it later on. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.